Alright, it's 9 a.m. I mean, it's 9 p.m. I wish it would have been 9 a.m. June 24th, 2024. Last video which I have uploaded yesterday, I think I already um, cheat, not cheat, but made a mistake to a certain degree because the game plan is to game plan. I wake up in the morning, um, do the thing which I'm supposed to do, and then I read the translation of the holy book, which is Quran, and then I go to the gym, and then I came back from the gym, and then I vlog, which is around like 12 p.m. I'm sorry, 12 a.m., 1 p.m. Then I pray, then I eat, or vice versa, maybe pray, eat, and then vlog. But it doesn't really matter. I just want to vlog in terms in between this time horizon of like maybe 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. And then yeah, I start to work on the agency because agency is something I think I love more, I appreciate more. Then I work on the startup. If I have meetings, it might be some mix of both of them. I might have a meeting of about my startup, and then meeting about my agency. Different people have different time zones and different free time, free, which they guess what, this free time they spend talking with me about, guess what, work. So uh, you know end of my day looks very different. Usually it's me eating my dinner, praying last prayer, and maybe messaging about business with my colleagues in my agency or in my startup. A lot of the time, your day ends because your energy ends, not because you know you still have you have work to do. Actually, in my entire life, there have been very little amount of days where I went to the bed only after I have completed all the job which I had to complete. Right? Maybe it's because I spread myself around a lot. I want to read the holy book, and then I want to work on the agency, and then I work on a startup, and also I go to the gym, and also I make vlogs and work on my personal brand. And not only I vlog on YouTube, but also make content for all the different social media platforms, and I also have a podcast. Yes, I don't make a separate content for it. I just copy and paste whatever I have from YouTube to all the other platforms. But I technically have a podcast, so I just want to flex about it a little bit. um, yeah, personal brands, agency, startup, normal life, because recent days my mom is making me to try, at least trying to make me get into university, and I'm a little brainstorming, or I'm spending a lot of energy and time fighting, or at least trying to understand and dealing with all these problems of like um you know um they're saying, well, what my parents are saying, if you want to don't if you don't want to study in local area, then go to somewhere else and study over there, because it's what they're using as a weapon is such a ugly move to make. Because they're saying, oh, do you want to go to Dubai, do you want to go to US, at least see this high buildings. And yeah, do you want to go to Europe? Do you want to see the world? And the answer is always yes. And they're like, okay, then apply for a university. And guess what? They're gonna give you a free ticket flight to and you're gonna see the world. You wanted to see the world. Amazing. uh, but the problem is that it's like, I don't know what to compare this thing even to, honestly. It's such a you are getting into university to travel, to see the world, right? You know, it's so wrong. Like I don't know how to explain. You know, you go to university to technically study and get educated to get a job, but you know, now you want to say that you admit that I'm not getting technically educated in university, but you still want me to study in university so bad that you know what you are doing is using my love and passion to see the world, to explore the world against myself. Because at the end of the day, it's you, my parents, getting loans from bank or scholarships and loans, which then you have to pay back like $6,000, $8,000 a year, and in total like $30,000 debt in 4 years. Instead of making money, you are getting into debt, which you have to later pay off, which is so stupid because the average salary is $600 a month. And you are technically making like $600 a month 12 times. Okay, you are making $7,000, but guess what? I don't think you are gonna be saving 100% out of the $600. So you're gonna be paying back your debt in 8 years. In 8 years, you're gonna be 30 years old. So I don't know. It's like, you are sitting on a piece of wood, which is the part of tree, and you are cutting the same root on which you are sitting. Because guess what? You need this piece of wood to use in your day-to-day life. In villages, people don't have, gas, and they use wood fire. And I don't know. Yeah. It's a little bit of chaos. Is it something good? I don't know. Is it something I have to go through? It's probably it is. Because I don't think that something necessarily going wrong and bad about my entrepreneurial life, where I'm running my startup and my agency together. Some people would have said do one thing, and I agree. But my startup is something which is fulfilling me and my time. Before the agency, agencies, if you don't have clients, you don't have work to do, right? So except building a website for your own agency, right? So it's 10 p.m. Right now. By the time I'm gonna upload this video, it's gonna be probably 10:20 or something like that. Right now I'm working on my agency's website. We still have some bugs and features we have to add to it. I had a lot of meetings today. Did I say it? I think I forgot to tell whatever I have done today. Yeah, we had 2 meetings. We had meetings with guys in the startup. We have to really crush it. Like, last couple of days, a lot of guys in our startup, Maxim and Berzad, and even me, myself, got sick. Davron, who's the fourth guy, dropped out of startup, and now he's coming back. Like, a lot of things went wrong, and tomorrow 10 a.m. my time, we're gonna have a meeting and we're gonna discuss, and we're gonna change a lot of stuff. We're gonna brainstorm, we're gonna design the product from scratch, we're gonna hammer it, because today morning I actually had one meeting with one backend guy. So I technically had two meetings around my startup, and I don't think I had meetings about my agency, but I had one meeting with Hussein yesterday. And yeah, I think our salespeople, inshallah, has to start to work and start to reach out. Maybe they even started doing it today on Instagram. They have to open three and up to 5 accounts, and DM to 50 people on each one of these accounts a day. 50 people on one account. If it's 3 accounts, it's equivalent of 150 people from one sales guy. If it's 5 accounts, then it's 250 from one sales guy. And thankfully, alhamdulillah, we have more than one sales guy in our team. So the only question is that if they are going to be fulfilling this norm of day-to-day life, which is like 150 or 250 DMs a day, which is not easy. So the only thing which I have lost for today is to work on the website, complete it as much as I can. Of course, there are still some things popping up on my way as I go, to add, to fix, to change on my agency's website. And the thing is, I'm happy, honestly, that we have some things to do, because I am the tech guy in our agency and the founder. And if I don't have this kind of things, technical things, when the things are gonna go my way, and inshallah we're gonna close the client, and inshallah we're gonna, guess what, do good and make money, I am the guy who's gonna be coding the website, and I cannot forget how to code, how to do certain things, just because I don't have a client, right? So these kind of things which are keeping me busy, like my own agency's website, my startup, are good. So I can't complain about that. Yeah, my getting back, the only things which I have lost for today, I think a lot of them, which is 2 things: memorize Quran at least a little bit, as much as I can, maybe read it 2 or 3 times, work on my agency's website, and yeah, these are the 2 things. And vlog, I obviously, I'm only recording this video, I also have to upload it. Yeah. And pray. Yeah, I didn't pray the Isha yet. Okay, it's enough for today. As you can see, I'm tired. That's why, my actual goal and plan is to record these videos as early as possible, not as late as possible. I have to get back to these days when I was recording videos very early. Day 1, 2, 3, 4 have been recorded at like freaking 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Yeah.